Hi there, my name is Mpumelelo Nconco, Provincial Senior Commissioner, Gauteng. Let me give you a guide on what steps to follow insofar as your rights in terms of the national minimum wage. Now, the national minimum wage is an act which didn't exist prior to 2018, but it's a good piece of legislation because it gives a right and sets a minimum of what the employer is due to pay you as an employee in South Africa. Now, insofar as those are concerned, in the event that the employee does not pay you insofar as hours, weekly or monthly, the amount contained in the national minimum wage, you then have a right to come and open up a referral insofar as that particular dispute. Now, in opening a referral to that particular, insofar as that particular dispute, you have an option to either come to the CCMA or go to the Department of Labor insofar as that is concerned, sign a referral form and indicate how or what is the issue insofar as the employer not paying you the relevant national minimum wage. Come to the CCMA, usually because we're trying to expedite speedy resolution. We pre-con those cases on the day to try and inform and educate the employer that there is this piece of legislation. It sets a minimum. You cannot deviate from that minimum unless you have applied for an exemption and that exemption has been granted. But in the event there is no exemption, then you're obligated to then pay the employee in terms of the national minimum wage. So in the event the employer agrees, we usually draft a settlement agreement and we sign, and the case is then disputed, is then closed. However, in instances where we can't get a hold of the employee or we're unable to resolve those cases, we then set it up for a con-out process, which is conciliation and arbitration taking place on the same day, where the commissioner will then ask the employer and the employee to produce evidence to show that there's been a breach of the national minimum wage, and if there is, the commissioner will then award accordingly. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I hope this will help someone out there. Thank you. Cheers.